I told you, as I promised, I am making Calabaza zucchini. These are from my garden, fresh from my garden. This was one go a little. And then I have some jalapenos. We're making a classic dish, Mexican dish. I'm gonna wash my zucchini. It's organic. I don't use pesticides. I am making a favorite dish. Oh, let me get that. Oh, I forgot the corn. Hold on. And this dish calls for corn. So I have to thaw out some because I'm using frozen corn. And I'm not using all this. But if you have the canned corn, that's just as good. That'll do just fine. You don't have to whack your corn to death like me. So I told you I was having my last video. I'm making spaghetti. Okay, that's what we'll do. That'll do. I'm going to put it in the microwave with water. Cook it. Probably do. I'm just going to put about a quarter cup of water. I don't want to drown it. I have my spaghetti over here cooling off from my baker. Okay. This is another quick dish that my mama made. My mom was an excellent cook. Anyone will tell you. I'm not, if I ever become half the cook that my mom was, I will be blessed. Now I have some artisan butter. It's melted because I'm going to make some cookies later. And I am going to grab some and put it in my pan. Probably about let's say, call that 3 tablespoons. I have a large pan there. This dish, if you have a ton of zucchini in your garden and didn't know what to do with it, there you go. I'm not going to dice the zucchini in here. I have this chopper, and I got this little chopper. You can find these at Marshall's or anywhere for about 11 bucks. Makes everything easier. And I have an onion that I'm going to be chopping up. Half of an onion. And actually, maybe I'm not chopping. Because when I make mine, I like to have them in rings so that if people don't like onion, which I have some in my family, they can pull the onion out. But we need the onion for the flavor. So we're going to just do this. I'm going to throw that onion in and let it start sauteing. I have some tomatoes, 2 large tomatoes. I don't think, I'm going to put it in the blender, just pulse it. Could put it in my food processor. But I really want this to make like a sauce. But I don't want it to be totally pulverized, so I'm just going to do a couple of quick pulses. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now you see we have, still has some tomato in there, but I'm not looking to have the tomato totally be the star of the show, so that's good. Usually I tell you to break up the onions before you throw them in, so you won't have to be doing this, but it's not hot yet, so I can still do this. Okay, turn it on high now. Now we have the star of the show, the zucchini. Cut off the ends. first. And everybody loves the zucchini. I love the zucchini. I didn't like zucchini when I was little. My mom would make this and I would eat it. So we're going to cut this big old humongous zucchini in half. I'm about to get bumper crops of zucchini, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so this is the huge one, so I'm going to cut this in 3 slices. All how you want your zucchini to be. How big? I like my kind of big chunks. So I'm cutting these in 3. And then you're just going to slice it up, cube it. And I like it to be pretty good chunks. We'll just say an inch. I'm not good at my calculation. You tell me. I just cook it. And this is just out of my garden like 2 days ago. So how fresh can you get? And you could eat zucchini fresh. You know, back in the 80s, it was the thing at parties, baby showers, bridal showers. They would make zucchini sticks, like carrot sticks, and give you a big bowl in the middle of ranch dressing. And we used to eat them fresh, and they were so delicious with ranch dressing. Try it if you haven't. I should have cooked. I did cook this one. And this takes no time to cook at all. And if you don't like a lot of onion, don't put a lot of onion. So let's see what's going on with that zucchini. It's getting brown, that's what you want. And this is totally delicious. And it would be totally vegetarian if you didn't put in butter. You could put olive oil instead. And I'm going to put, normally sometimes I put a can of El Pato hot chili tomato sauce, but today I think I'll try one of my chili peppers, jalapeno, to give it a little, zhuzh it up. And I think that's going to be fine because we don't want it too hot. We just want them part, ooh, that one just smells hot. That butter smells so good. Okay. That onion is nice and soft. That's what we want. We don't want it to be all just boiled. We want it caramelized boiled. At this point, if you like garlic, you can put a little bit of, ooh, that's too much. I don't want that much garlic in there. Take it out while you can, because you can't. You can add it, leave it all if you like. Okay, now we're done here. And we just, now all that's left to do is add our delicious zucchini. Zucchini. My mom used to call it zucchini. My Mexican mama. God rest her beautiful soul. She's still giving me her mojo, sending me her aura to cook. I used to be a director of our cafe for many years and did some private catering, but it was not something I wanted to do as a career. People told me, open a restaurant. No, thank you. I'm retired. I cook for fun because cooking is stressful to me when I'm under the ground. I like cooking like this when I don't have anything to worry about. But I don't like to cook under that jalapeno is coming up at me. Add a little salt. Hitting me in the face. Let me go grab that corn. We're going in with this tomato. You could put chicken bouillon if you wanted to, but I just like the clean, fresh taste of this. And this is all there is to it. You put your corn in, you let it steep, and people grate their cheese, but not me. My cheese goes on top in chunks and melts into this, and it gives it that extra je ne sais quoi. And that means, I don't know what. It's French. Let me go get my corn. See how fast this is? Perfect side dish. I'm serving it with my spaghetti. Oops. I dropped some on the floor. It's going in. Corn and zucchini. You would not believe the combination would work together, but it's delicious. And if you like, and I like, see, these are good. I could eat this. Sweet. A little more salt. Actually, yeah. And I'm going to cover that and let it soften. And I might throw a little bit of this chili lime spice blend just for the heck of it. You can do whatever you want. It's your kitchen, after all. Then let me show you what I'm going to do with the cheese. I have this. I mixed the smoked paprika, garlic, and chives. I have a bunch of spices in it. I'm like on the fly. It's fine just how it is, but I can never just do anything how it is. It's in me. Okay. Cover it. Put this in there. It's only going to take like 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. Then you get our cheese ready while you're waiting. And I don't like shredded. I use this one right here. Hi, Jerry, Karen, hello, artists. I could eat a giant bowl. Oh, it's delicious. It's the chilies are in my garden. The tomatoes are not because my tomatoes aren't in yet, but I use tomatoes from my garden. You can totally leave out the cheese, and you can cook it in olive oil if you're vegan or want it vegan. But the cheese is it makes it special, if you ask me. And I'm not putting a lot of jalapeno. I was going to put another one, but my friend who I invited, she's not a spicy girl. Not that I remember, unless she's turned spicy. So see, this makes these beautiful shards. And what I'm going to do is, once this is almost cooked, I'm just going to throw it all over and let it melt in. And it is going to give it that extra cheesiness. So there you go. Now I was telling you, some of you, you're here on for free while we wait for that. But I'm making you my delicious ghetto, mom's ghetto garlic. And I say ghetto because my mom, we live in the body. That's not why. But it's not your authentic. I'm using hoagie rolls. Use whatever you have in my kitchen. My mom used all the leftover hamburger and hot dog buns. And everybody loved it. Everybody. So you just, because they get crunchy on the outside, but they still have that softness that the hamburger buns, French bread. Just grab some hot dog buns, hoagie rolls, ciabatta. I have some ciabatta bread. I was gonna make it, and this would be delicious actually, because your ciabatta would get crunchy and toasted sourdough ciabatta, and it would be delicious. So you just get your softened butter. That's why I have my butter out, because I'm just gonna use this softened butter. Spread it on your buns. Spread it on your buns. And don't be shy. And then I have, you don't have this. This is Italian season. I was aching to use this. But if you don't, just use granulated garlic powder. That's what I normally use. And that would just be your garlic, granulated. I just normally get it. I'm going to do one. And I just sprinkle it on like that. Then you just get a little few Italian herbs to make it look pretty. Put it on like that. And I always put some Parmesan on mine. And my mother-in-law taught me this one. So that's what you can do that way if you don't have a gourmet. If I can get it open. Where's the, I can't find the little dealie. Okay. Oh, my oven turned off. Okay, so I'm going to use my little convection oven, so I'm just going to put it here. But I have this garlic bread spice blend. So that's what I'm using. I got this at Marshall's. Marshall's, that's a good source for you people that don't know what spices to buy. Go to Marshall's, they have these delicious spices, like the garlic blend. They're in combination. And you can just get one of them. You put this on here. I'm putting in my little convection oven because I don't want to heat up my stove. Taking some of this grated Parmesan and put it on all of them. Going to be extra delicious. And they're going to my convection oven, and that's it. That is it. Simple as 1, 2, 3. And I'm timing it just here so I can see it as it cooks. But I made a sandwich with ciabatta the other day. It was delicious. And I'm going to make one garlic. Just to show you that you can use anything you got. And this is sourdough, so you get a serrated knife. A serrated knife is a knife with a bread knife or a bread teeth, has teeth on it. Watch your fingers. Same drill. Look at those crepe, we call it crannies of good sourdough goodness. It's going to be delicious. It's going to get all crunchy on the outside. And it is going to be delicious. So let's get our spice blend. Put it on there. Get your wet. I didn't see, well, we already have tablets. Okay, what else? Oh, the cheese. Cheese, Louise. You don't have to put cheese if you don't like cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? Tell me. Okay. And I'm going to put these on the top rack. Watch them carefully. And let's go check our zucchini. There it goes, my loves. Yum, yum. You just want to cook it until your corn is hot. Look at that. You don't want it all soggy. My husband liked it, his cooked crisp. Okay, so I'm turning off the stove now because he's going to finish cooking. I'm here to tell you, when you turn off your stove, if you don't take it right off the stove, it's still, those times are hot and they're going to keep cooking your food until they cool down. So always remove it from the stove unless you want it to keep cooking a little bit. In this case, melt all this cheese. And see, I'm just throwing it on like that. And I'm just gonna put the lid on. It's already off. We have our spaghetti ready. So I'm just gonna do a little damage control here because my guest is gonna be arriving. And I don't want my kitchen to look as helter-skelter as I always am. In Deb's kitchen, disorganized and messy cook. I was telling someone the other day when I was picking a moniker, I should have picked the messy cook. The barefoot messy cook. Because I am always barefoot. The minute I walk in my door, I'm barefoot. Just a thing. My mom was always barefoot. And children do what they learn, I guess. Because I'm always barefoot. I hate having shoes on. All my grandkids, the minute they walk in, they kick off the shoes. And my kids all do the same thing. Not the guys, the in-laws, they leave their shoes on. Because they weren't raised that way. They weren't raised right. But my children were raised to be Mexican gypsies like me. And I ain't no shame in my game. I got no shame in my game. You can call me anything, but just don't call me late to lunch. That's what my husband used to tell me. He was my biggest fan. I miss him so much. Every time I cook, I think about him. Oh, he would love this, he would love that. The only thing about him was he never wanted to go out to eat. And that's a tough timer. Because he said, why should I go out to eat, spend all kinds of money, and I don't know what I'm going to get when I have someone who can cook sitting right in front of me, and I know that I'm going to get what I like. So, since I can't help it, it's your fault. So I guess it's my fault. Okay, let's take this lid off. See what we got. What do you think about that? Ooh. I'm going to pick it up so you can see it better. The smoke doesn't get in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eye. I'm going to get a little bit so I can taste it, because a good cook always tastes the food to make sure it doesn't need anything else. My little baby must be sleeping. I gotta go check on her. If she hasn't, she's watching cartoons. Okay, so let's get a little piece here. What do you think about that? I'm cooking zucchini from my garden. It's called Mexican. It's called calabaza. That's what zucchini is in Spanish. Calabaza con queso. Zucchini with cheese and corn And I put a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic and one little jalapeno. And this is hot. Don't eat it all. I have a company coming too. And this is going to get it. Mm. 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 Yum, yum. Yummy, yummy. I'll put it right here so you can see it better. And I'm just going to show you the bread, one of them. Bread, I'm going to leave it in a little bit more for myself so I can crunchier. There you go. It still has that crunchy ciabatta. And look at that garlicky. Yum, yum. So you can use hot dog buns, hamburger buns, soft butter, garlic powder, throw some parsley or Italian spices on there. Some Parmesan cheese, bake it in the oven for baby and me. Got two there, baby. So you've been in Deb's kitchen. I gotta clean up for my guests coming any minute. And you can do this. It's easy. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I'm giving you cooking lessons in Deb's kitchen, keeping it simple, keeping it budget friendly, keeping it delicious. Semi-homemade does not have to taste semi-homemade. You can fool people. Just zhuzh it up a little with good ingredients and no one will be the wiser. And I won't tell if you won't. But go to Deb's kitchen, find out all my secrets. Ask me. Weird people don't like cheese. Oh my gosh, don't make it with cheese. Leave the cheese out. It's perfectly delicious without cheese. You see I melted the cheese on the top? Get the one on the side. Do you like zucchini? You like onion? Do you like tomato? Spaghetti's ready. Bread's ready, our side dish. And I can have a simple salad. I'm so done cooking that I have one of those bag salads. And you can use that in a pinch. Because this is my salad. Been in Deb's Kitchen. Go to my YouTube channel at In Deb's Kitchen. Like, subscribe, share it so I can get more followers. When my husband went to the hospital in 2021, he was in the hospital a whole year. I was just building up my YouTube channel and he got sick from COVID. I left a little post on it, but he ended up passing away. So I haven't been cooking on YouTube, and I just found YouTube Live and found how to use it. So I've been cooking little YouTube Live things, but I hope to make some more formal videos. Have a blessed day. You've been in Deb's Kitchen.